You're not in the picture. Hi, everyone. We are live.
Hi, guys.
Welcome. This is, wait.
Oh, wait. This way.
That way. That is Sierra. Welcome, Sierra.
Thank you.
Sierra is my beautiful daughter, and she's going to read with us tonight. And so, Sierra, can you see the chat going on?
So you might want to hit live comments, Sierra.
Yes, I can see.
Okay, so we have a bunch of people are saying hi to you.
Hi, Bonita.
Hi, Victoria.
Hi, Goth.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Bonita. All right, so tonight we're just going to do a short one tonight, just an hour. So if anybody has questions, please go ahead and throw them out. And you're going to get quite a layered reading tonight with the three of us. We all bring such beautiful, different things to the table. Had to turn my heater off.
Wow. So I went ahead and just pulled some cards just to kind of get us going. And so what I got was simplicity. And if you look at the card, this is all about dropping the stuff that just you don't need anymore. The things that you don't need, you just need to drop it and put it down and get rid of it. And then it was really about looking at your past and kind of sorting through what you don't need with the simplicity card, and then lots of expansion going on.
Yes, a lot of expansion. Wow. Hi, Barb. Karen, can you lift up the that second card again?
Sure. That's immigration.
Yeah, the immigration card. You know what I keep getting is that we are really, I think, because that keeps coming up. It seems like every time we get together and do a reading, that one keeps coming up. And I feel a lot of us are doing ancestral work, actually. When I see the immigration card, I see not only, I see our ancestors as well.
Yeah.
So I feel like all of us uniquely are working on that kind of stuff from way back ancestor time. Do you know what am I making that?
No, I agree with you.
Sierra, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think we're all immigrating.
We're all immigrating. Yeah, we're all working on our like past life stuff. Even if you follow that and all that, I think all that is kind of sparking up and taking us back in times to let go of that so we can move forward, and not only let go of some stuff, but also bring forth some stuff from that time.
Lots of work has been laid out for us to do.
Yeah,
lots of people have journeyed so we can be here now.
That's right. Yeah. That makes more sense than what I said. All right, so we have people. Anybody have a question for tonight that we can look into? A message from Spirit?
I was waving my phone at you, Debbie.
Oh. Is that better?
Yeah.
I can't tell. I don't know what goes into the mic here. Okay. All right. Bonita has a question for us. What is coming up for her in the future, in the near future? And Bella has a question too. So Bella's question, I guess, was first because, yeah, Bella, then Bonita. Awesome. Sounds great. So Bella's question is, what is the truth about my connection with John? Is he my person?
I want to go with these ones.
I get a sense that John is really kind of a silly guy. Like he was playful spirit. That's what I'm getting with him. All right. What do you got, Karen?
So I went ahead and pulled the Lenormand, and I just did 3.
Mm-hmm.
Or sorry, 5. And so the middle card was this, which is you. And the reason why I went, is because I figured that maybe the other girls would be focusing on you, and I just wanted to focus on John. Okay. So I just got and so the fact that you're in the middle, it's kind of like,
That's pretty cool.
yeah. So that's a good thing. So, don't trip out until you hear the whole entire thing. Okay. Don't be going like, ah. So what I got for you guys was, this was in between you. So here you are. Okay. Then comes this card, which can be fights or arguments. Right now it seems like you both are going, someone more than, the way that I get, somebody more than the other person is going through some processing of old stuff. So be really careful that you're not fighting over things that, like, making him pay for something. Does that make sense? And then here he is. And then, he's just looking at his foundation. He's just going through things and processing, seeing what's important to him, what his beliefs are. But, he's just looking at his foundation and looking at you. So just be really gentle that you guys aren't making somebody else pay for old past stuff. Does that make sense? So that's what I got.
Yeah, I'm getting resonance with the inner, like him processing, doing some work there. I see maybe some deceit, not just like covering up what he's going through right now to you.
And that's not a bad thing, because
no, it doesn't have to be bad. No.
Yeah. Sometimes our brain goes straight for that, but that's not necessarily. Sierra's not saying it's a bad thing. It's just more of, he's processing, and that's stuff that you don't really need to know right now.
Yeah, and that vision that I saw of him when we first started, that silliness, it's kind of, that makes sense to me now, that he would be using that as kind of to cover true stuff that's going on the inside. Go ahead.
I see it as a call for you to do some work too. I don't think it's negative on his part. I think he wants to meet you wherever you are right now, but maybe you kind of diving in and, feeling out what's going on in you right now. You guys will meet. You'll meet in a really beautiful place with that.
Absolutely. And I am seeing, that you both are kind of are supposed to do that personal journeying. That's what this card is coming in here.
Yeah.
Debbie.
Oh, there we go. The sacral. Yep. Do you want to explain that to her?
No, I was just backing you up on that one, that personal work.
That personal work. That's the sacral coming up in there for the personal work there. I have the Empress for you. So you are desiring this. You're desiring this, this unity, but it's with this Empress coming in here, showing like you're birthing something new. It's kind of almost, it's for you. Because what you have crossing that is the 10 of Swords there. So you've been hurt in the past. And with this time of birthing and really seeking that new life in yourself, new healing, new insight coming from a higher uh, higher soul self, looking at, a higher place at yourself, take an inventory of your wounds. And we seem to get this a lot, Karen, don't we? Where you really have to go back and you have to follow those wounds down and just kind of find out how they're distracting you now in this relationship, so you don't make the new person pay for the past person's sins, so to speak. So that's coming up with that. But look what's coming in the energy, the to-do energy and its strength. And that's bringing in divine healing. This is a divine time for both of you to heal and grow and be able to come from a higher perspective into a deeper relationship. So take this time right now for this divine energy to come in, for that divine healing to bring you strength. And
fill yourself with your own presence. I think that's the strength right now for both of you. And you both want this, I think. But you're feeling more like it's external when you need to feel it in you right now, is what I'm getting.
Right. That is so true, Sierra, because that's what happens. When stuff happens, we think it's all out here, but really it's the energy that's coming forth from within you coming out here, making disturbances. That's wow. Yeah. Cool. Okay. I'm going to do another card for you.
So the ones that I picked when I want to go back. Debbie did explain this one. So it was the sacral chakra. And when you go back there, you have to understand, like, that's ripping off scabs. And sometimes that can really hurt. And that brings up some challenging times because you're having to really sort through this stuff. And sometimes it's not fun. It's not pretty. When you start doing that, you're going to feel alone. But I need you to look at that.
Too.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Wow.
Yeah. So when you start feeling alone, if you look in the background, this picture, there's somebody there. There's a light way in the background. So somebody is there to help you. And so then they're saying, trust that everything is going to be okay. You just got to get rid of all that old garbage, they say. And it's really funny because they're having me come back to that first card that I picked, which was dropping that baggage. And I don't know where it's at now, but they're saying, when you sort through that, then you get lots of love, lots of really wonderful things. So it's coming. It is coming.
That's beautiful. And
the potential is all there. I'm going to do an angel for her.
Okay.
Cool.
And that trust card, trust in the process. We've been getting that one a lot too, Karen.
Yes.
It's really trusting in the natural process of allowing that healing to come. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Another strength card for you.
Yeah.
Bella. Wow. So that's 2 strength cards coming in for you. So this is divine healing coming in. Really.
And grace. This is inner grace. Forgiving yourself and just realizing your potential, that you have yet to see your full bloom.
Beautiful growth. Exactly, Victoria. The last card that I drew for you is Sunrise. New ventures, a fresh start for you. Okay.
Yay.
Yeah. So beautiful, Bella. Blessings to you. Everybody give Bella a big old hug and some healing and healing vibes and community love here. Okay. Yeah, confirmation. Isn't that crazy? I love it when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
So I do believe Bonita's next then. Yeah, Bonita's next. What's coming up for me in the future? Let's see what's coming down the pike for Bonita. So we have Bonita and Bella. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, I saw that. So cool.
Which, when you think about it in Spanish, bella, which means beautiful. So we have 2 beautifuls.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Awesome. I love it. Okay. What is coming down? I do see some new adventures. I kind of see, I know this is weird. It's a metaphor, unless you're really going on a safari. But I see you on a safari, like in the back of a truck and over, kind of standing up and looking and seeing all, just being on this adventure. It's all new. And we're seeing it like a child, like for the first time type of deal. It's that type of adventure. That's what I'm feeling and seeing.
So I started picking up about work, and so I went ahead and picked some cards, and it's basically just something new. Something new is coming for you. And it's funny because you talked about that safari, and I do feel like it's something new that's coming. And the sign that I always get for you've got to try different things is the what do you call it? I always call it the trough, where you have, you go to eat and you pick this, it's all set up like the buffet table.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So they're saying that whatever this is, you're going to have something new happening that you're going to be able to pick from. And, because, something, whatever's going on, these little things that are going on, they're like, you got to blow that off. You just got to blow that off. Don't let that get to you, because it gets in your house and it kind of just messes with you. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm getting that there's like a real desire for freedom in you right now. Like there's something in the way of that. Maybe like an objection. I'm getting like a male in the middle of this, but that you are seeking like a soul freedom, which you are able to express, but you have to sort of conjure this warrior energy to channel this freedom that you're seeking. And it feels like a mountain to you, like moving into the future right now, you're feeling like it's going to be challenging. But at the end of that, if you can really seek or find that creativity within and the ability to express it in the way you want to, you are going to be full of heart. Your heart is going to just like be boundless in that freedom.
Okay, I have to go next because I have, this is amazing. Okay, first of all, I do this unity, this male energy that is around you. I do see some two hearts that are really feel complete together, and but there needs to be some communication. Okay, so we have here sorry, with these screens, we have the King of Cups. So he's mature. He's stable with his emotions and love and stuff like that. But it's important that you have this communication with him. Important to let him know your dreams and your heart about this freedom, that you have this desire of kind of like, okay, I just need to soar, right? I just need that, what Sierra was saying, because look at these two cards surrounding that freedom. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress there. You have everything in place. You've put, you're in a really good space and ready to birth something new here with the Empress.
Yeah.
You're ready to experience something new. Okay.
Yeah.
Everything in place. Now, there's another way to look at this as well. This also, to me, I mean, I don't know, because this is a general reading. So you're going to have to, Benita, kind of tell us in what direction this may, because I can also read this that maybe you want to have a child, and you are in, and you've been wondering about it and questioning it. This is saying yes, you're in a really good space to do that, to birth that,
Yeah.
birth that desire in your life. If it's a child, birth whatever it is in your life. If it's freedom, you're in the right spot. If it's a child, you're in a good spot. If it's whatever it is, you are in a really good spot, and
Yeah.
top of your game there. But super important to bring that communication and be open and truthful. He can take it. Okay.
Yeah, I have that fully shown to me as well.
Yeah.
And the uncertainty is just holding you back right now.
And, I bet what I picked basically backs up everything they say. You have the maturity, you know how to do this.
Yep.
Pretty soon you're going to get a breakthrough and you've got it, so don't be scared. Whatever this choice is, just understand you got to go moment to moment, and you're going to get what you need.
Yeah. Awesome.
My hair is just not behaving, people. Sorry.
And there you go. Gorgeous. Let it fly.
Let it fly.
Look at that. Oh my gosh. So the high priestess.
Yes.
So beautiful. Bringing in that divine higher perspective, and just be at peace. So be at peace. Follow your gut. Use your intuition. All those things come in with that beautiful card, and it huge message there. And the last card I have for you here is the horseshoe. Good luck. When you get the horseshoe, it's like it's all in your corner. It's all in your corner, Benita. All right. So blessings to you, Benita. Thank you for the question. I hope that resonates on some level for you. Okay, so Goth, we're ready for the next question. Lola said, it's okay, Karen, set that mane free. I love it.
I know.
Sharmila is asking how Amga is feeling about me. Will he take any action? Take some action. So I just got the fishing again, Karen.
You want to start, or you want me to start?
You go ahead.
So, okay, what I got was just someone who, and I've never seen this, so I had to sit for a little bit with it and see what exactly my spirit guides were trying to tell me. It's like, just imagine if you're standing back here and he's right here. Like, I know you're back there. I can see you. I can acknowledge that you're back there. But I'm focused on certain things. And at the same time, he had like a horse. Sometimes those horses just only look forward. And, like he doesn't really, just as Debbie started talking, it was just kind of like, I look at this and then I look at this, and I'm not really sure what I want. So and that's just, and not in females, not like that. It's just, I'm busy taking care of my life. It feels like that I'm not really worried about all of that stuff. That's what I felt right off the bat. And then fishing. My fishing? That's what you felt?
Yeah, well, I when I closed my eyes to connect to her, I just saw him on the shore throwing out the pole and kind of fishing.
Yeah, what was weird was he's like looking, to me, he was looking at things, but I feel like I'm just trying to get my life together. Does that make sense? What are you feeling, Sierra?
I was resonating with a lot of that visual you were giving. I feel like, gosh, what's her name? Sharmila feels a little invisible in that.
Okay.
Yeah, like she was standing behind him, but she's see-through almost.
Right.
So in this time, what I always, if you have heard us speak before, what I always say is it is very, very important for us to start manifesting what we want, not the person. Okay. Don't think about the person. Think about the soul of a man that you would like to bring into your life. What does that soul look like? You know, are they a funny man? Are they a beautiful, you know, do they have a wonderful communication skills? Things like that. You know, because I am not saying it's not going to work. I'm just saying that when I focus on him, I'm looking at so much more other things over here. I was going like this, but I realize I only have a small camera here. But I'm looking at so much that, you know, Sierra nailed it for me with that word. It's like, I know you're there, but you're kind of invisible because I'm focused so much on everything up here.
What I'm getting through that and regarding the question is that you're going to have to take sort of the leadership role on this. Like, you're going to have to take point. It's not that he's not into you. He's kind of oblivious, and but he is there. And I think that ultimately his spirit is telling you that he does want you or love you, or I don't know the depths of the relationship, but you're going to have to take the lead on it. And I think what you're going to feel from that is a connection to your the little girl in you. There's going to be a playfulness there, and it's going to be good. It's going to turn out really good if you can just take point and take that strength role, if you feel good about doing that.
I am feeling that completely, Sierra, for you, Sharmila. Right now, you know, he's trying to balance everything, his thoughts, his emotions, and everything going on in life right now. So he's balancing it, and it's kind of working, but you know, he is in that space of trying to balance. But you know, I just see we have started off with the 10 of Cups here for you. And, you know, that's bringing together the family and bringing in full joy and happiness there. In the middle of the reading, I have the Lovers. And crossing it is the 4 of Wands. That's like that's right. That's like wedding, you know, right there. That's like a real, or maybe not necessarily a wedding, but it definitely is making it public, making the relationship public, right? So it's hard for me to say that there's not a relationship going to happen here.
And one of the things that I picked up, I want to back up what Sierra said. You're gonna, you know, as soon as Sierra said, you're gonna have to take point. Yeah. You're gonna have to be the one that says, hey, would you like to go have coffee? And immediately one of my guides said, whatever your cultural belief is, you just got to kind of go, okay, I can do this. It's okay. But they're saying cultural belief or something like that. It's okay. You got to just step forward. You got to be the one that steps forward, because you will continue to be invisible. There you go.
Yeah. So with that playfulness, I feel like Spirit's just asking you to like let go of all those things that Karen just mentioned. It's playful. It's love. It's there. Like, just become that. Just like we're moment to moment. We're playful. I'm taking point in a really fun way that is going to create a lot of love between you two.
And I know that some of you guys just came on just recently, so I just wanted to say again that we're only going to be on for an hour tonight, and we've been on probably for about 30 more minutes. So I just want to, you know, I don't want anybody to get mad at Goth, because She's not taking any more questions, okay? Just thought I'd throw that out there.
So we have about 30 minutes left, but we'll be back on Sunday, so no worries. And then on Thursday, Goth and I are live streaming too as well, 9 a.m. Mountain Time. So, okay. Sierra, yeah. Okay.
Moment.
And, you know, I also want to go back to the manifesting as well. This is your desire of your heart. This is the desire of your heart fully, right? So manifest that. Do the exercise that Karen, sorry, can you see him now? Yeah. Manifest that. You know, there are choices for you, and choices in love. There always will be. So manifest the desire of your heart.
Yeah, see it and enter the gate.
Yes. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah. See it and enter the gate. I want to draw one more card for you.
I drew harmony for you. Lots of harmony coming your way. Lots of really wonderful, good stuff.
Yeah. Shamila, these are all wonderful, wonderful cards coming out for you.
Somebody asked, oh, you did show that card again. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm slow tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You're perfect.
Were you going to do an angel card or no? Sorry.
I did.
Okay.
It felt good, you know, to just let go of whatever hang up. We were all kind of getting some of those hang ups in your head, in your mind, whatever it is, guilt, all the things, but you don't need to think. You just need to be present with it, and it's going to be full of love.
Yeah, letting it play out naturally, and
release those feelings. You know, give them to whoever you do. It's unnecessary.
And we also, the last card I am bringing in is the fox, and that's talking about taking that first step, being the person. Hey, let's go get coffee. You know, let's do that, and let's do this. That's the fox bringing in. So that's just another reminder to go ahead and step into your own empowerment with this.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, at this point, what do you have to lose? What do you honestly have to lose? Otherwise, then you have to ask yourself, how long am I going to sit in this chair waiting for him to open his eyes? So go out there and just grab that bull by the horn.
It's going to be really fun.
Yeah,
really
fun. Blessings to you, Sharmila. Thank you for the question. Everybody send her some love. Okay. Lola will post the next question. Be coy. Be coy. Sonia, what does my love life look like for me this year? All right, Sonia.
The reason why I'm giggling, Sonia, because I just decided to pick 3 cards. My guide said just pick 3 cards out of this deck and read whatever comes out. So there's going to be a lot of spiritual work you're working on. Okay, so when the fire cards come out, that's spiritual work. Okay, but it's 3 things. It's trickster. Okay. And then my guides made me laugh because I don't know if you follow on Facebook. One of the things on Facebook, it says, this girl says, okay, Spirit, I'm ready to go out there and date. And then next thing you know, COVID hits and the whole entire, world pretty much gets shut down. So they're saying that part of this was because you had to work on spirit. So this is the tricky part coming in. And then, these cards are so really cool. So If you go to this, it's purification. So if you look at her, she's, sorry, it's so hard to do it on the computer. So she's hugging the world. She's looking at all her trials, all her tribulations. You know, in this deck, it's the peacock, you know, which is basically, if you look at the peacock, he's eating this poisonous snake. And so he's taking in all that poison from the past and he's turning it into beautiful colors. Okay. Now, the fact that you've got 2 soul cards and then this one comes with grace. Okay. Wow. So here she is with her beautiful dress of stars. And, you know, I trusted in spirit and just said, okay, whatever comes out, I'll do the 3 cards and I'll go from there for this person. But what this is saying right here is, and we have been talking about this, remember, my guides don't let me call it the COVID word. They have me calling it a time of quiet.
Time of quiet.
So during this time of quiet, you're really having to do some, you know, kind of looking at all that poison that you've had in your past so that you can just kind of hug the world and know that everything's going to be okay. And then you come out in grace. So as long as you're doing that, and as long as you're putting yourself first, and as long as you're going, what are my boundaries? Because, you know, my guides are saying that's really huge about what is your expectation for this other person. You know, if you're expecting someone to walk into your life and they're saying make you completely happy, please look at the dream.
Yeah, write down your desire. Karen, your 3 paper thing.
Yes. You want to go ahead and explain it? Go ahead.
Okay, so like the 3 papers you're going to have to write down, and it works because Karen did this for me, and yeah, it was crazy. The 3, so there's 1 paper you're writing all the things that you want in this person.
But you write it like you're natural with don'ts. I don't want an alcoholic, remember?
Okay, so 1 is you don't want. So the 1 paper is all the things you don't want, which we all really know. That one's really easy.
Easy.
The things you really want, be specific and like, yeah.
Well, let me jump in real quick. So with the second paper, it's, you know what you don't, well, let me rephrase that. With the first paper, like Sierra said, it's really easy. You know exactly what you don't want. So you change that. And I always say, I always read what I wrote. I don't want an alcoholic. And so on my second piece of paper, I wrote, I want someone who's responsible with alcohol. And then I wrote all of those. I changed the first ones, very positive, and I changed all the wording. And then what happens is you throw your first piece of paper away, and your third piece of paper is, what do you want? And what will you change? Because I always say, we all want to dream about Mr. Right or Mrs. Right, but we don't want to think about what we're going to change. So your third piece of paper is, what will you change in this relationship? And when Sierra started, the reason why I said, please go ahead if you want to explain, because this is what they were showing me in my head, this card. And it's like, and they're also saying, go back to what Debbie said on the last reading. This isn't about who can make me happy and what can I get from them. It really, truly is about what you're picturing in your boundaries. Is it really attainable? You know?
And I think it's integral, the piece of paper that's showing what you want to be in this. And I affirm everything that Karen said, that it's going to be such a journey, but you're going to achieve it. I keep getting that poem by Robert Frost. He says, like, the only way in is through. Like, you're just going to have to go through it. And then the writing down, I really did get affirmed with the Lenormand that's going to be super powerful for you in this process.
And sorry, Debbie, I have to jump in here.
Go in.
My guides are really funny, so I apologize if I offend anybody. And they're saying, you really have to be balls honest, because they grab their balls about
Yeah.
what you really want.
I'm getting that honesty piece. Like, be super clear and honest, and aware of yourself, like that self-awareness, just so that you're not limited in what you deserve and what's coming to you, because it is coming.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Thank you, Debbie. Sorry.
Oh, no, that's right. I'm a good one to end with. What came down here, you guys are going to be like, what? So we have the sun coming in as the overall energy of the cards I threw down here for you, the overall energy of what Spirit's bringing in for you. And the sun is bringing in that power of positive thinking. Okay, we just spent a half an hour on that with you, right? The power of positive thinking for you on that. And it's going to inspire that success that you're looking for, right? So bringing in that power and behind it, okay?
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm moving in here. And again, I got the sun again for you with the King of Pentacles. That's an energy coming in for you. That's a powerful, respectable, just someone that you can respect and feel comfortable and safe with, this person, okay? So I don't know if that's what you're manifesting. You know, he's financially stable, bringing that all in.
And as soon as Debbie said that, what I heard was, don't fly fish. Don't say, I really want this man that has this and this and that. Oh, but that, you know, that really doesn't exist. And then you pull it back. Oh, I can't get my hand in here right. So don't fish it out and then go, that don't exist. Nobody, blah, 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 blah. Don't do that. Put it out there, throw it out there, know that person exists, and then don't think anything else, but it's going to be wonderful and great when he comes. So
absolutely. And the center of the reading, we have the moon. So again, this is right next to each other. So the sun and the moon coming together, that's really bringing forth the manifestation. And it's coming in time for you. With this pile of cards you got going on here is the 10 of Cups. So again, full on security, full on abundance there. Crossed with the King of Cups. So this is another part of the energy coming in. So not only is this person who's coming in, is he like the King of Pentacles, so secure, with financial secure, but he's also emotionally stable. And he's coming full of love, and he knows how to love deeply and responsibly and maturely, right? So that's coming in as well. And then the last card, last energy coming in this reading is the 10 of Cups. I mean, you have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. This full of fulfillment, and that's with the key. Lola, you know you're seeing these cards, right? I mean, hello. With the key, that means it's happening, Mama. It's happening.
Yay.
Right? And then to top it off, I pulled like a timing card. And this, you know, depending on your energies as well, we can't take this for reals, but you know, you can just grab onto desire. I'm sorry. I got December. So as you do your work and as you manifest and as you do this growth and all the things that Sierra and Karen were bringing in for you, I got, you know, look for possibility in December. So that gives you some time to really do that, manifesting that growth for yourself, right? Leading up to it.
You guys see my cat passing by? It's a giant cat.
Spirit wants you to be gentle with yourself. And, you know, we all want to be the best people we can be. We all want to be more loving, and we all want to, you know, all the things we want to be. But don't lock yourself up in being guilty if you're not being the best you can, or whatever it is. Like, release guilt along that journey this year, so that you can achieve that and you can see it and feel it, just like my mom laid out there. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, you know, and I want to also say that as you're journeying through the surrenders and the releases and the accepting, keep your eye on the prize, right? Keep your eye on that prize.
And don't feel bad because it's not coming as quick as you want it to. Because if you start doing that, and this is for somebody else in the room, when you start going, why isn't it coming? I'm just getting, and you start getting in that bad mode, then you're really putting out that he's not coming for a long time. So just say he's coming and everything is going to be wonderful and it's going to be awesome, and keep manifesting the future when he comes in the future, not right now how long it's going to take. Don't worry about that. Okay.
But holding fast and true to you and how perfect you are without anything. You are okay, just as you are.
Exactly.
Yep.
And also, building up the treasure in who you are and in yourself, and walking in your full beauty. He's worth waiting for. I'm telling you, worth waiting for. All right, strength.
Again, strength.
So, bringing in
through grace, like we all need that grace, and we need to give it to ourselves.
Hi, Nick. So bringing in that divine healing too for you. So blessings to you, Sonia. Everybody send her love and hug.
You got this.
Whoop, 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 whoop. All right. Next question is from Teresa. Just wondering, am I an empath? And is my intuition,
Yes.
does it come in her dreams?
Mm-hmm. You know what? A lot of people have been having, thank you for bringing that up, because a lot of people have been, they're saying having some really wacky dreams.
Yes.
And, Debbie, they're talking about that whole situation we were reading for afterwards. So understand, Debbie said it best, and they're trying to give it back to me. So if I didn't say it exactly, then please correct me.
Okay.
But they're saying something along the lines of the video that you are watching in your dream may not be correct. Don't pay so much attention to the video. Pay attention to the energy and how does that make you feel. Was that about right?
Yeah. So when you have a dream, it's not like you're getting a play-by-play video of reality, right? But know that you're pulling from the energies, kind of the metaphors that are coming forth from your dreams to help you, give you direction and whatnot. I think that's what you were saying, Karen. We were talking about.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. So you need to look at the energies. So whether that be around happiness, sadness, guilt. Let's be honest. I mean, a lot of people they're saying are digging really down into deep stuff that they're dealing with. So just remember to be gentle with yourself at this time. And they're saying that we're still riding that wave of we're feeling good. Oh man, we are just down.
That's correct.
And so rest when you need to rest. Just really taking care of yourself.
Thanks, Nick.
What? We're not glowing either, Nick? Huh? Do we have a tired old lady glow? I'm playing. Everybody knows I'm the goofball.
I mean, out of the three of us, I'm pretty sure it's Sierra who's glowing.
Yeah. My glow.
I'm a little glowy right here. So Teresa, I really, I see you. I don't know if you draw or something, but I see that part of what you need to, what maybe Spirit is calling you to do is, even if it's just doodling or drawing, but that's, and here I'm doing it on my desk. I always do that. I always start doing what I'm being shown. So be doodling and drawing, but that'll take you into that meditative state, that hearing state, and that opens you up. The card I pulled for you is the High Priestess. So, yep, you definitely have, you have that intuition, you have that psychic ability. and you are an empath, no doubt, and that helps with you when you connect with others to get that insight.
My other deck of cards was behind the computer.
So, all right.
Yeah, I'm getting all the same things that Debbie just said. I got chamomile from this herbal deck for you, which is super amazing and goes right along with what she was saying about finding, like, focus on what you do to regain zest in your life and calm. You know, like we drink chamomile to get calm. Just go back to the basics and what nurtures you and brings that calm and rest and protection into that space for you. And you do lots of work in that realm. You do. It's evident.
So this is why I don't wear my glasses. Look, lady.
Now you have the glow.
I have the glow. Here's Ryan. Here's my glow.
She's glowing.
Is that good? Oh. No. Okay. So what I got was
Lasers.
and understand that right now this is just a huge shift for you. So they really are. These are so. One of my things signs is the earthquake. That's not a really bad thing. It just means that things are really shaken up for you. And then all of a sudden they show something darting like that. And I'm like, whoa, what's that? So it really is about you just being okay and acknowledge that, oh yeah, that's my spidey. I call them my spidey senses. That's my spidey senses kicking in, and be okay with it. They're saying have fun and just, I'm all for free information. So have fun and Google, anything that takes you down a path of spiritual, as long as if it is not resonating you or if it's not feeling well, you stop reading it and move on to something that does resonate and sit well with you. But this is all about you opening up with your spirituality and things majorly shifting for you. And it's going to be so huge and wonderful. So yeah, what you didn't have before, I mean, so I keep coming out more and more about this. I didn't have light language before March, and bam, that thing came on strong. So don't be afraid, just to understand that we're in this shift and the veil is very thin. So we're picking up new stuff, all of us. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm seeing that work, that skill being built through some sort of gift you have, word or music, or like she said, doodling. So that's there, and to be just in balance with that in yourself, all the aspects of yourself, mind, body, spirit, so that that increases your connection to all planes of existence. Those modalities of expression too, there's a super strong connection through you.
And she just said, I love poems, animals, nature, and meditating. So I see that combination coming forth. And, I saw you writing or doing something, and maybe it is sitting there in spirit and in your meditations and just writing those poems, getting that download of automatic writing.
Yeah. I started with automatic writing just early. My first start was just spirit guides, guardian angels, anybody with their highest and best good that's taking care of me. What do you have for me today? And I would just write. I wouldn't worry about what was coming out. I would just write. The first thought that came into my head, I would just write the words. And sometimes my guides literally, instead of saying they'll spell it out, THE. So I have to pay attention and write words like that. So have fun with it. Just go for it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I got this, the miser. So I've never pulled this card before, but that's expansion in the phenomenon of life. Like, so I feel like
it's like he's been holding. It's like Teresa, you've been holding on to all these gifts. It's time to release, right? Is that what you're seeing, Sierra?
I'm seeing all the gifts. I'm seeing her, holding on to all of them, and that it's time to share, for sure.
Can everybody hear Karen better now?
Can I be heard better?
Yes. Oh, whoa.
You know, these are just so heavy sometimes.
No, but we can hear you so much better. Sorry. I made her do it. Okay. So
I'm like the captain of this ship.
So Teresa, what I'm coming in here with you here with the Ten of Cups and the tree, you have the foundation, Mama. You have the spiritual insights coming in here, and you have the roots going down here. You got the foundation with the Ten of Cups. You have the heart, the love, the passion, and they're filled up, ready to give out.
Just loosen up and feel the freedom and the joy that sharing that brings you. It's gonna be more than you could ever imagine feeling. Just letting it go and expressing that.
Awesome.
And don't second guess it.
Yeah. And guess what came next to the Ten of Cups? The Ten of Pentacles. So it's an abundance. And it was crossed with the King of Pentacles. So you have an abundance to give, right? And it had the cross on top of all that. So this spiritual depth to you and of wealth to give out. But the thing that you need to do is work on feeling that you don't have it. You got the Five of Pentacles coming in here. Spirit's saying this is what you need to work on, is feeling doubt and that you don't have it. But you do. You have the Ten of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, you have it. And it's going to bring you joy to share it.
And then they say, can I interrupt real quick? And they say, when you finally figure out, like, when you have it, like, okay, they're giving me my picture. So when I started the light language, I didn't tell anybody for a little bit. I was just doing it as I was cooking breakfast or whenever it was coming out. And they're saying that just practice it. Just keep doing it. Like, whatever it is, don't worry about if it's right, if it's wrong. Are you doing it wrong? Just have it in your head that whatever is coming out or whatever you're feeling is for the highest and best good for everybody around. And just have that stuck in your head. This is for the best good of everybody that's around. They're saying, don't worry about figuring it out or anything.
That is perfect.
So there's the Magician for you.
Yay!
So have no doubt, literally.
No doubt. I feel like you're coming out. You're being renewed. You're flying out like the phoenix right now. It's time to take flight.
Be confident.
I was going to sing a song, but my guides never give me the right words to lyrics, so I won't do that.
You'll sing it in your light language.
No. I'm like, no.
We're going to get her to do that sometime for us here. We're going to get the light language going. Then some true healing comes out. All right. Blessings to you, Teresa. And you play that music, Mama.
No, she
wanted Karen to sing.
She wanted me to sing. I was going to sing that song. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. See, that's your jam. That's your jam, Teresa.
That's your new jam, Teresa. All right. We can take one more question. If there is one.
She's coming out. Is there another question?
Good.
If there's not, Lola, we have two remaining. Too many? Okay, we'll do the last two for sure.
The last two.
So we'll wait till Goth puts the question on because she has it in order. Okay. Love and light. So love and light. Will I meet someone new, a man this year or next, that may turn into a romantic relationship? Okay. So will she meet someone new, a man, this year or next? Thank you for clarifying if it was.
A man this year or next. Let me turn.
So wanting to know if a romantic
So
relationship.
what I got, I'm going to tell you, my guides will not tell me time, very rarely, because time up there is like our lifetime is that long. But so I personally cannot pick up on that. My guides just won't do it. But what I got was the teeter-totter, and they want you to know that this person that will come into your life, and I'm not saying when, still has a little work to do. You don't, my guides are saying you don't want him too soon. You want him to go through his shit and take care of everything he needs to take care of before he steps into your life. So in your head, it is really important that you say out loud, Spirit, God, whoever your person is, Buddha, whoever, Allah, whatever your person is, you say, bring him to me when he is a complete and loving soul. However you want to put that, because they're saying if he came to you right now, he would honestly be a hot ass mess and you really wouldn't want to deal with him. Okay. So that's what I picked up immediately when we were reading that over and over again.
So speaking of songs, I was getting row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. I will not be singing it. To all your joys. But I was seeing someone in a rowboat just rowing, just real gently, taking time, waiting for, almost like they're waiting for you, right? So it's like as soon as you're ready, they're gonna be coming into your life.
Yeah, I have resonance with both of those things right now. That you kind of gotta close up some past stuff too, and maybe this is what she was seeing the guy having to do this, because right now he'd be a mess. But there's some past stuff that just needs to be closed up, and Spirit's recognizing like the importance of new beginnings, how beautiful and delicate that beginning really is. So to pay attention to the significance of what that really means. So place good forethought and energy and planning. There's importance in that process right now.
Mm-hmm. So this is my relationship deck. Okay. And the first one was dedicated effort. Okay. Don't do anything that you don't want to do. And immediately what they showed me was like being in a relationship with someone who you really know you don't care for, but it's just better than being alone. And so they're saying, don't do anything that you really don't want to do. The next one I got was simply love. Okay. What does love really look like to you? I mean, he's holding the book. He's doing some soul searching. So that's what they're saying. These three right here, the black cards, are major arcana cards. So this is about nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. Just like Sierra said, it's about what do you really want? How do you see yourself? What do you really, what does love look like to you? I always joke around and say love at 16 looks a lot different than 50. Okay. And, now's the time to rebuild, and now's the time to really kind of figure out what you really want and what really serves your heart, and then rebuild from there. Okay.
Yeah. I'm getting all of that to a point, to like to a T. It's like Spirit's showing you right now, like this is the perfect opportunity to do all of this. Like you don't have to rush. It's going to be so good if you just, give yourself this opportunity to make it perfect, to build it exactly as it needs to be for you.
So if I were, I would really be writing down, what does that perfect love look like?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see a lot of balance coming in all of this when you're just sitting in this opportunity right now to create what you want. I'm seeing so much balance coming at the end of it. Just that harmony, that deeply rooted place of balance in yourself there.
So can I jump in now? Or I'm
Yeah.
ready. So the overall energy that I have going on this reading is decision. So that's really doing that work. It's like, it's like making that decision. What are you looking for? What do you desire? It's what they've been saying. Super important to put that down. And I'm going to read this right across here because this is just telling the story. Really manifesting and putting together your thoughts, overcoming thoughts that of what you thought was a good match for you. Need to overcome those and start create what would manifest and bring you to your best self. You know what I mean? That would work alongside you. You know what I'm saying there? Okay. In the middle here, we have the High Priestess crossed with the Justice, and that's bringing in that balance that Sierra was talking about. Balancing the scales. You want to be united as you come together. You want to be at the same level. You want to be at the same level, your vibrational levels. You want it to be at the same level. You don't want to be carrying them around everywhere, right? And so use your intuition, use that manifestation, to do that. Do the work. This has the fox on that. So Spirit is being serious about doing the work, okay? Do the work. And then the outcome card you have here is the Two of Cups, okay? So that is bringing a union for you together. And that is part of your manifesting, okay? So these two are mirroring. It's doing the work, manifesting, okay? Manifesting, doing the work. And the outcome here is the Two of Cups.
So I got the change card, which I think backs it all up pretty good. Just realizing that like you need to move to the center. See, the balance there is what is the key to this whole equation for you. Finding that balance, because it's spinning. Like we're in the galaxy, we're on the earth, it's just spinning. If we're on the outside, we're getting dizzy. We're like, it's not going to play out the way we want it. It's not going to feel good. So once you see those patterns, you can get out of them, like move towards the center of that, of your being. And I see the balance for you coming. Yeah.
That's exciting.
Very exciting. And the last card I pulled for you is Needle and Thread. And it says it's a sincere wish will be granted. But a needle and thread, weave it together. Okay.
My last card for you is Romance.
Mm-hmm. Yay.
Yay.
Blessings to you. Thank you, love and light. Everybody, give love and light a hug.
Blessings.
Okay, our last question coming in.
Okay.
And before we get started on the last question, I just want to give a shout out for, thank you, Sierra, for coming on and being with us today.
Thanks, having me.
Yeah, excited for next time you do it with us too. And all our information is in the description, where you can find Karen Elizabeth at Sage Healers, where you can find me. And if you would like a reading from Sierra, you can also find her through freebirdspirit.com. You would just do that email, and then I would connect you with her at this point. Okay. And so
I think I want to let Nick have a question if he wants one.
hello, Sierra. Sierra said she wants you to have a reading too.
Thank you, God.
And on Thursday morning, again, everybody, Gothangelik's channel, and her information also is in the description below. We go 9 a.m. live stream Mountain Time. So you figure it out wherever you're at. And then, of course, next Sunday we'll be on. All
Okay.
that.
Sorry.
Good to see you, Vicky.
So I started with the relationship deck because that was your main question.
So, your question? General love reading. Okay.
Love. So it was really pay attention and observe. And so I see that both ways. This is kind of a really just look at where you were at before and pay attention if you don't see those same signs, because they show me like signs coming by, but then you're like, oh, well, it's not that bad. Yeah, it might be that bad. So just pay attention and observe. This is a really awesome card, and I love it. And it's giving and receiving. So usually healers get this. Empaths get it. And the reason why is because we're really awesome about giving, but we are horrid at receiving because sometimes we don't think we deserve it. But what it's saying is make sure that you are, you're not putting everything out and not getting yours. What, Debbie?
I love when Spirit does that. Go ahead.
And it got the dedicated effort. So don't, they're just saying, they just keep saying, is I have this sign and it's a well. And so if you're always giving your water out, sooner or later that well's going to run out. So they're saying, it's a really weird sign. And I know it's a weird sign because it's raining. And so make sure that people are giving back to you. That's what the rain means. Make sure that you're not always giving and then, you look around and your plate's empty because everybody's taken from you. So don't do it. I had to learn the hard way on this card, which is, thank you very much for thinking of me. Oh, that really touches my heart, but I'm not going to be able to help you today. And it's a hard one. New vitality, new and wonderful things coming your way. And make sure you're sharing the love with people who matter and that people who fill your well. Okay.
The vision I received when I was connecting to you, Yola, was I saw this hand coming down with a flower in it, and there's this little child. The little child's you, and you're just looking at the flower like, I don't know if I trust taking that flower from you, So it's bringing in, there might be some trust issues from your side. So it's kind of, that might be a block for you, is not being able to trust. And then I pulled the Ace of Michael coming in with that. And it's like that. It's talking about the hindrance. And so after I saw that vision, I got the hindrance card. And so I feel like there may be some trust issues. And I feel like it might be a deep-seated. It could have started from something that happened as a child that is still kind of there. And so it's almost that trust is putting up a wall for you. But also with the Michael coming in is also bringing an opportunity to find the truth and to set you free from that. Okay. I see we have the Eight of Wands coming in here. So I feel like working on all those things, I feel like it's going to open you up and things will start moving quickly for you. That advancement, so to speak, for yourself to move into a relationship. And I do see with the the Hermit coming in there as well, it's taking that time of reflection and finding those things that are making that block for you, and coming out from a higher perspective and able to trust again. And then in doing so, you have the Page of Wands coming in, crossing that, and that is bringing in that new opportunity of love for you. And then the action card is Magician. So that's start manifesting. You have, all the tools now. After going through, after having that Hermit time, you now have the Magician, where then you can start to manifest that new love coming in.
Yeah, I got the same exact reading. Like I got the Four of Swords for her.
Yeah.
Which is this.
Yep.
That period of you need to just rest, find solace, go inside, do the work. I got that was preceding by a mountain. So there's like that inner conflict. You want to get over it. And then this connecting them, just the decision to be made. And then the Ivy, which is also like finding that rebirth. And then the Key, which is you. It's like that insight is going to be unlocked. It lies in your heart, and all of this time is going to be spent unlocking that. You're going to find what you need to unlock the decisions and find that path for you.
And 3 times that I got the same exact reading. So this is like, resolution. There is some past stuff, some past trauma that you have got to take care of, and, you'll find it. You'll work through that. You'll figure out how to do it, but you've got to do it. You can't keep pushing it away. You have all of the knowledge. And then comes this quickening that things change for you, and everything just kind of changes, but you got to work through those little things. So yeah, times 3.
And I wanted to. There you go.
Yeah.
Beautiful. See, bringing it together.
The only way is through. So, yeah.
So again, just a reminder from Spirit is the shield that you're holding up. It's time to work on that and take it down. No longer needed anymore. It was there you used it for protection for yourself before, but you no longer need that protection now. So it's time to work on those things and allow the shield to go away. So then you're opened up to that Lover's card for new love to come in.
And just remember, the past doesn't have to define the person that you are today.
Thank you.
Yeah, release it. Release it.
So I don't. Blessings to you, YOLO. Everybody, throw YOLO a hug. YOLO.
Yay!
Lots of love and light. And perfect. Love it. So I don't see Nick. Nick didn't come back on with a question there, Sierra.
Come on, Nick.
Did he? Lola didn't come back on with the question. He's like, All right. Well, next time, Nick. Thanks for coming on tonight. We had fun. And we will see you next time. And again, all the information is in the description below.
What's the thing?
From Nick. Next time. All right, Nick. Put together a question for next time. I love it.
Thank you, Lola. YOLO.
Yay. Stay safe.
Awesome. Be well.
All right, everyone. Blessings to you all, and we will see you all next time. And thanks again for hanging out. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks.
Bye.